It's me, guys. Hey. I am in bed right now, if you can't tell by my surroundings. But today I thought a fun video would be to do a little get ready with me, walk you through kind of what I do every day to get ready. Yeah. So, I'll be taking you guys through that. I'm gonna show you guys a simple little hairstyle, my everyday makeup routine. And yeah, so we're gonna get started with my skincare, my morning skincare. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. Yeah. Welcome to my bathroom. I'm gonna show you guys my morning skincare routine that is different from my night routine because I'm high maintenance. So yeah, so the first thing I put on my face is the Thayers Hydrating Milky Toner, and it looks like that. I literally just take a little bit of this, like not a lot. Literally, like, can you see that? I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on. I take that, I put it over my entire face. The thing I'm going with is, so it's the off-brand Pond's Dry Skin Cream. It's the Walmart Equate brand. It works just the same, and I really like it. This costs like $4 or $5. And I just take a little bit, put it on my face, and then rub it in. And don't forget your neck. Remember to put your product on your neck. And then once that all rubbed in, I take my CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion with sunscreen. I put on sunscreen every day. I don't care if today is cloudy, but I always put on sunscreen just because I want my skin to be protected. Put that all over your face and down your neck. Final step in my skincare routine is the Good Molecules Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel, and I just put this under my eyes. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if this does anything. I just put it on because it makes my under eyes feel hydrated. And then if you get some in your eye, that's okay, because I do that all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna go get dressed, and then we're gonna start on hair and makeup. So yeah, hold on, I can't see anything. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get started on hair and makeup next, and I'm gonna get changed into clothes that are not pajamas. So what if I do like a funny transition? What if I try and do that? What if I just go? We are at my desk now. Time for hair and makeup. So I washed my hair last night. Hell yeah. But I'm gonna put it up today because I don't really want it on my face, because the plan for today is to run a few errands, come back home, and then go to work. So I want something that's kind of out of my face but still really cute. And I've been seeing this hairstyle like all over like TikTok and Pinterest. It's like a very like straight ponytail with like a claw clip, and my hair doesn't fully dry straight. I don't know why, who knows. So I'm going to run a straightener through it, this one to be specific, and straighten it, and then put it in a ponytail, and then put it up. Where did I put my claw clip? Gonna put it up with a claw clip. So that's the plan today. So what I'm gonna do is a thing I call messy straightening. That's not a thing I just kind of made that work. I made it up. My source, I made it up. Basically, it's where I don't section my hair. I just run the straightener through it, because my hair is pretty straight for the most part, but I just want it to be a little straighter for the vibe, for the look, okay? So first, I'm going to start off with heat protectant. I use the Kenra Platinum Hot Spray. That is what it looks like. And the spray on it kind of sucks. So, but it, you know, heat protectant, important. I don't want to kill my hair. Sorry, I have to use all my arm strength to get it out of the bottle. Lord Jesus. Perfect. And I'm going to take my straightener that I've had for 5 years. I've had this for 6 years. Gets the job done. I have it set on $4.50. Don't take any hair care advice from me. I just kind of do what my hairstylist tells me, except this thing's staying at $4.50. So literally what I'm just going to do is just take my hair and just run it through. I brushed my hair. You guys saw I brushed my hair. So I just take it and just run it through my hair. And then when it's wanting to act stupid, I usually take a brush. So I take a brush. This is what a brush looks like, guys. That's dirty. That's embarrassing. And I usually take it, like I take a piece of hair and I run the brush through it. I just kind of do that throughout my entire hair, because I'm not too worried about it being perfectly like pin straight. Like, I just want it to be straight, because a lot of pictures I see, like, it's like really pretty and stuff, and I want my hair to look like that, because I get stuck in this pattern of like doing my hair the exact same, like the same like 4 hairstyles, and I've been trying to like not do that. So this is an attempt at trying to do that. So yeah, so I just kind of do my messy straightening. It's not a thing. Yeah. So I finished kind of straightening my hair, and then the next thing I'm going to do is take this Argan oil of Morocco from OGX and spray it in my hair. And I love the spray bottle on this because I hate putting oil like in my hair and putting it through my hands. It makes me feel like I need to wash my hands like 30 times. So I just kind of spray that throughout my hair. It smells amazing. And I have no idea if it does anything or not. I hope it does. But just kind of spray that through my hair. And then the next step is to put my hair into a little ponytail. So what I'm going to do first is take a little parting comb that's also dirty. Don't look at that. I'm going to part my hair. I always part my hair down the center. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually fix the angle of my mirror. There we go. So I just part my hair just down the middle. Hopefully it turns out good. If it doesn't. Okay. Yeah. Pretty good. And then I'm going to put it into a ponytail. And there's still little tangles in my hair. Don't you love it when that happens? I do. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world, actually. So I'm going to brush it some more. And then I'm going to take, try and decide if I think I'm just going to use 1 hair tie. Usually I use 2, but I'm going to have a claw clip holding it up. So I'm going to use just 1 hair tie. And I'm going to take it and just put it in a ponytail. So, yeah. Oh, Jesus. I'm just flatten out some of the bumps. It's not a slick back ponytail because I washed my hair last night. I only usually do that when I'm not doing a slick back pony today because I did one yesterday. I usually do those like before I wash my hair. Like if I'm washing my hair that night, I usually put my hair for the day. But if you guys want a video on how I do those, let me know. I love a good slick back, but just not every day. Just not every day for me. So it takes me, it feels like 5 million years to put my hair in a ponytail sometimes. And then I take a couple of my strands up there and mess up the whole ponytail. I'm probably the worst person to ever film get ready with me because I do everything in such a weird order from what people have told me. Like, what order do you do like you get ready in? Because I always put, because people are like, oh, hair, makeup, outfit, hair. Mine is outfit, hair, and then makeup. That is the order I stand by. And if I don't do it in that order, that's not me. Someone has stolen my identity as me. I would never do that. So don't mind me over here. Okay, look right with me. I suck at this. Why do you guys watch this? Why do you guys like genuinely like sit here and watch me do this? Okay, and then here's the hair in a ponytail. Okay, the hair is up, and now it's time for the final step, adding the claw clip. So the tutorial I watched last night, she kind of put it like under the ponytail, kind of giving it like some oomph. So I'm going to do exactly that. If I can open it. Okay. I think it's in. Well, yeah, so that is the hair for today. Hopefully I don't look too stupid. It feels very secure, I will say, which is something I look for in a lot of hairstyles, is I want it to be secure and not like it's going to fall out halfway through the day. So that is the hair for today. And so now we're going to move on to my everyday makeup routine. So yeah, a little strands clip back, which means it is time to do my makeup. So this is the makeup that I wear every day, almost every day, to class, to work. I love this makeup routine. It's taken a little bit to kind of like figure out kind of what I like, but this is a good everyday routine for me. And yeah, this routine does have a lot of drugstore makeup with a few higher end products that are more expensive that you'd find at like a Sephora or Ulta, but I try to keep it mainly drugstore because some drugstore makeup is very good. So I'm going to walk you guys through this and kind of explain what I'm doing, kind of, but also like not too much. So the first step I start with is primer, and I use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. And this primer is alright. It's good. You know, I can feel it working on my skin, but once this primer runs out, I kind of want to try a new one. There's one, it's from Maybelline. It's in like a little squeezy bottle. I've heard really good things about that, and I really want to try it. So please let me know if you do use that primer and you recommend it, because I want one. And then here's another higher end product. It is the Saie Glowy Super Gel in the shade Roseglow. Yeah, so I put this on after my primer. It is supposed to be like illuminating. Okay. But I really like it. It makes my skin shiny. And it kind of makes my makeup kind of apply better. So I continue to use it religiously. That is all I do for really my like priming steps. And then next I do my eyebrows, which some people find weird. I always have to do my eyebrows first. I've always been like that. And I use 3 different products to do my eyebrows. And then the first one I use is the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil in the shade Ash Brown. I have been using the same type of brow pencil, I'm not even joking, since middle school. I have not found anything wrong with it because I just kind of use it to kind of outline the bottom of my brows, and then I fluff it in. And I really like it. I can't even count how many times I've rebought this. And it costs like $5, I think. It's not expensive, and it's really good. And next, I take a clear brow gel, and this one I'm using is the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. I've tried a lot of different brow gels. I've tried the e.l.f. one, I've tried the NYX one, and then I tried, I think, another one from Maybelline that I didn't really like. But this one has been an absolute go-to for me. I really like it. And then you look like this for a second. And you can keep it like this, but I like to shape them. So I take this little e.l.f. brow lift applicator. I just use a spoolie on it, and I shape my brows. So I move the hairs up, and then I kind of shape them from that. And yesterday I did my brows, and I'm not joking, they looked really weird. So I hope they don't turn out like that today. But yeah, so I just take that spoolie and just kind of shape them however I want. And that's how they look today. And then the final product I use for my brows is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in the shade Espresso. Okay, so I take this, and I fill in really like near, what part of this brow? That part, and like some places throughout, but mainly the front, because my brow hair doesn't grow in there. I kind of take it and tap with my finger. So yeah, and yeah, so that's how I fill in my brows. And then I usually carve a little bit underneath them because I really don't know why. I don't know why I do that, honestly. So the concealer I've been really liking the past couple weeks is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito concealer in the shade Medium Neutral. This concealer costs like $4, $5 maybe. It was under 10. I know that. Gross. And I just take this little brush and I shape underneath my brows just to give them more of a defined shape and also like get that color on my lid a little bit. I literally just do that. And I fill in underneath my brows. And then you look like that. I take this little brush, like a buffing brush, and kind of blend it out. I want to find a smaller brush like this to actually get under my eye, but this will do for right now. It gets the job done. So that is all I do for my brows, and then next we're going to move on to my actual base. I have been loving this product. It is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint in the shade 220. I'm usually around that shade range for all their base products. I love this thing. It is so good. And my mirror. It comes like that. I really like that. So literally what I do is just drag it on my face. And then if there's any in the dropper, I just kind of use that. You're probably only supposed to use the dropper, but I just find it easier to do it that way. So yeah, so I put that all over my face, and I take a little beauty blender. I just pat it in my face. So this product is a skin tint, so it's not going to be the most full coverage thing ever. But me personally, I don't want a heavy foundation throughout the entire day. So I love this skin tint. There is another one that I will go to sometimes. Where is it? Another drugstore skin tint that I absolutely love is the NYX Buttermilk Glaze skin tint. This one has sunscreen in it. That one does not. But I really like that one too. But I've just been loving this Maybelline one like to death. I love this thing. So, and it kind of leaves a little bit of a glow on your face, but I also did put those Saie drops underneath, so that could be a reason why. But I love the skin tint. So next I go in with the same concealer that I use under my eyebrows, the Wet n Wild Incognito, and I put it on the spots that I want to be brighter on my face. So I always put some on my chin, little corners underneath my eye, and then by my nose, and then right there. So those are the spots I put my concealer. And then, hold on just 1 second. What am I doing? Okay, and then I take the exact same brush that I use under my eyes, and I will blend all of this out. And you're just kind of patting it into the skin. You're not really dragging it, you're patting it. And I do have a little breakout right there, but that is right where my glasses sit. So you can't really see it, but I still cover it anyway. Just because, yeah. And then, yeah, so that is all the concealer blended into my face. So then the next step I do 2 steps kind of at the same time-ish. I don't know. I take a loose setting powder, and I have the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder in the shade 20. I have really never tried Maybelline products that much. I remember using one of their foundations like 3 years ago, and I decided to start using their products again, and I love them so much. Amazing. So I just take this setting powder, and then I take a little beauty blender, but this one has like texture to it. Can you see that? Could you see that? It kind of has like a fuzzy kind of texture to it. It's made for powders. So I just take this powder, get it on my beauty blender, and I put it in those exact same spots I just put the concealer, so it doesn't crease throughout the day. So yeah, that's where I put the powder, and you look kind of crazy when you do this, but that's like, if you don't look stupid, you aren't doing it right. So I let that sit there for a second, and then while I'm letting that sit there, I do my mascara. So I take an eyelash curler and a lighter, and I make this a little hot. I feel like it makes the curls in my lashes last longer. So I'm going to curl my lashes. Just 1 second. I just looked in the mirror and realized how stupid I look. I'm sorry. So next, I take a lash primer and a mascara. And I put on my lashes. These are also Maybelline. It is the Sky High Lash Sensational Mascara. The white one is the primer. This one is the mascara. I need to rebuy these products so bad because I know they're out. So I take the primer and I take the primer and I just do a light coat of this over my lashes. Nothing too intense. Just to prime the lashes. And then I take this mascara and put it all over my lashes. But I do not wear lower lash mascara because I found throughout the day it starts to like leave like residue under my eye. And that really bothers me. So I just put it on my top lashes. But if you do your bottom lashes, good for you. How does it feel to be God's favorite? Because I'm obviously not. Damn it. Lashes are done. So I think they turned out pretty good. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and get rid of all this powder that I put on my face. I kind of just like drag it kind of everywhere across my face, just not in the spots that I put it in. Did that make sense? I hope it did. The next step is bronzing, contouring. I'm going to be honest, I don't know the difference. I've been doing makeup since I was 12 years old and I don't know the difference. But for whatever this step is, I use the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. This is another one of the pricier products that I use, but I really like this product. And I really like the few things I've tried from Rare Beauty. I have not been disappointed. So I kind of put that right there on my forehead. And then I saw this in a TikTok like 3 months ago and I've been doing it ever since. I take the contour stick, I just go on in the crease kind of my eyelid and then I blend it out. Game changing. I love doing that. And I take this tiny brush and I blend it out. And you kind of just want to pat it in your skin, kind of like with your concealer, or how you're bringing it your concealer, you kind of want to pat that in your face. And one side is always going to look fucked up. It's always going to look weird. No matter how hard I try, one side of my face is always going to look kind of strange. And I've just learned to accept it. So that kind of looks weird, don't you think? The next step is blush. This is my favorite step. I use more than one blush. I do not care. I love blush. I have 2 ColourPop liquid blushes. These things are amazing. These are not expensive. Probably $9-10 bucks for one of these. I love these things so much. I think today I'm going to use the shade Super Shy, but one that I use forever is the shade She's Cute, but today we're going to use this one, a little lighter one. Lip products, in my opinion, are some of the best. They also have really good eyeshadows, really good liquid blush, amazing. If you're looking for a brand that does not cost a lot, but has great payoff, please get ColourPop. It's so good. So I just put that right there. And I take this Real Techniques brush. I have no idea where I got this. And I blend it out. And then I put some on my nose because that's cute. So I also drag it up like all the way up the side of my face, like where kind of the bronzer kind of sits, because I love blush so much. I probably have like 20 liquid blushes in there. And then usually after this step, I add powder on top of the cream, which I'm going to do today. So for my powder bronzer, I use the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer in the shade Butter Biscuit. This bronzer is broken. I'm still using it though. So I get some on my brush and I take it and I tap off a bunch of the excess and I literally lightly go over my forehead and the spots and under my chin, because if there's one thing I can do, it's make bronzer look bad. So that's what I'm doing. Bronzer, I usually put on a powder blush, and today I'm using the Milani, what is this? Baked powder blush in the shade Berry Amore. It's pink and it has some like gold highlight in there. And I do the same thing. I get it on my brush and I tap it off. Too pink. But I still want to look like I put way too much blush on, but like that's the point. And I don't have my glasses on right now, so I can't see how I look. But what I'm going to do for safe measures is take my powder brush that I used to wipe off my powder earlier with nothing on it and just kind of stab my eye with it. No, I'm going to just kind of brush through it and kind of break up some of that pigment. So next is going to be highlighter. So I will buy one highlighter and use it for months, and that is this one, the ColourPop Dewy Liquid Highlighter in the shade Immediately Yes. I really like this highlighter. Like I said, ColourPop products are absolutely amazing. If you are needing a new makeup brand to try, please try ColourPop. I love them so much. I have a bunch of their lip products, and I would love to buy more of their products and try them. So ColourPop, if you're watching, hit a girl up, please, please, please. So then after that, I take more powder. I take the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder in the shade 220, and I put it in spots that I know are going to kind of, the makeup might be rubbed off first. So I take it on a little triangle. I just pat into the pan, and I just put it usually on my chin, in that little nose area, and then under my eyes, especially where my glasses sit. Even though I don't get too mad when my glasses, not my glasses, what am I talking about? I don't get too mad when the makeup like comes off where my glasses sit, because that's destined to happen, but I don't want it to come off like more other parts of my face. So yeah, so that is pretty much the routine. The final step that I'm going to do is use my setting spray, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray that I'm running out of. And I take this, I spray it all over my face. All right. Let me take out my clips. And then let me put on glasses so I can see. And so we're not done yet, because I want to do a lip combo today. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite drugstore lip combo of all time. I have a lot of drugstore lip products that I love. One of them is a lipstick that I love, and it is Milani 69, their little tube lipstick. That is my favorite lipstick of all time. I love that shade so much. If I could have that shade in every lip product ever, I would love that. But yeah, so my drugstore lip combo that I've been obsessed with for like 2 months is from Maybelline. It is the Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade Player and the Lifter Gloss in the shade Gummy Bear. So those are what those two look like. So I'm going to take the liner and just outline my lips. And then you're going to look like that. And then take the gloss and just put it all over your lips. In the process, you'll kind of blend out that liner. But yeah, so that is the final makeup look, but I am not done getting ready because I'm high maintenance at heart. So I'm going to put on my jewelry, go brush my teeth real quick, and I'll come back and I'll show you guys the perfumes that I wear every day, because I love a good perfume recommendation. So I'll be right back. I'm back from brushing my teeth and putting lotion on. I'm going to put up a picture of the lotion I use. Can't remember the name right now. Smells really good though. I know it's EOS. But I'm going to show you guys the perfumes I use, and then I'm going to get going because I got stuff to do this morning. So I use 3 perfumes because I'm high maintenance. The first one is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter, and it's this one. I think this one's called Caramel Dream or Caramel Delight or something. I don't know. This is my 3rd bottle of this. I literally love this. So I literally just spray it. I miss my wrist. I just spray it on my neck and stuff. And then I use 2 body sprays. Just a couple of spritz. The first one is the Mix Bar Hair and Body Mist in the scent Vanilla Bourbon. I love this so much. I want to get the actual like perfume of it, but I just love this so much. So I kind of just spray that kind of everywhere. And I just love how that smells so much. The final body spray I use is the Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla Fragrance Mist. Also love this. Low-key need to rebuy it. But so now I smell like vanilla, which is honestly my end goal in life. Truly. So yeah. Let me go show you guys the final fit before I leave the house. So be right back. Had to switch angles for the fit check, but here's the final outfit. I got this little quilted jacket from a little boutique, don't remember where. This is a bodysuit from Old Navy, and these jeans are from Marshalls, and the shoes are Birkenstocks. So this is what I'm wearing today to run errands, and go to work later. But yeah, I hope you guys loved this video. Please let me know if you want more get ready with me hair makeup content for me, because I love doing makeup. I've been doing it since I was 12 years old, and I'd love to like give more tutorials. And obviously I love doing my hair. If you guys want some long hair hairstyle inspo, hairstyle tutorials, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna go be productive on this Friday morning. Whoa. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. In the comments, let me know a makeup brand I need to buy and try. It can be higher end, drugstore, whatever you want. I'm always looking for new products, so please let me know. And if I could recommend one makeup brand to you guys, it would definitely be Maybelline or ColourPop. Either one of those brands, please check them out. They are amazing for the price, and I never regret a purchase from them. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for getting ready with me.